they been wanting to split from the Ukraine. The Ukrainians said, no, sorry, you can't do any of that. So you had this sort of insurgents. Russia, of course, supported them.
Yeah.
So you have already had this proxy war going on. Now the Crimea. Now who hasn't wanted that? The Crimea. It's called the Crimea. Sorry, who hasn't wanted the Crimea? Everybody wanted it. The Brits wanted it. The French.
Yeah.
The Russians need it.
John
The Russians need it because it's their way of getting out of the south of Russia with their fleet.
Right.
But so you can see why that was a strategic move. But yeah, I mean, basically, he's lost the Donbass. He's already lost Crimea. You should just say, right, we'll just draw a line down that and say, okay, you can keep it. And
the war keeps going on further. They'll lose complete access to the Black Sea. I mean, if you look at the map, it's
the Russians, you mean, or the Ukrainians?
Ukrainians, you know.
Yeah.
And that would be
well, it's only Odessa which is left over, really, which gives them a chance to get out.
Yeah. So, I mean,
well, now we're going to help them because they're supposedly going to sign an agreement that says we get their mineral rights. And Zelensky's like, no, we didn't really say that. And he'll step down if he gets NATO membership. So, you know, I don't think he's a pushover. I don't think he's afraid of Donnie.
He's not going to get. He won't get NATO.
Then I think the war's not going to end until it goes nuclear. Russia's going to have to.
Well, I think what will happen is that they will go, because there's an awful lot of rare earth minerals in the Donbass. Right. So the Russians are sitting on top of that. So somewhere along the line, they're going to carve that up. Yeah. And then Uncle Sam's going to be opening up factories in, you know, all these big US mining companies are all going to move in. It's going to take him, 10, 15 years before they hit anything of any value. So you're going to be there for a long time digging this stuff out of the ground. And in the meantime, then it's a sort of a proxy shield. Because we're not. The US has not got boots on the ground. It's not getting involved directly in the security of the Ukraine. But by default, even as an ardent anti-Ukrainian as Vance is not going to be happy if American citizens get shot at by Russians. So they have to be. I think that's where we are moving towards. That's my view.
Cool. That's exciting. Hey, if we're done with all this, we can actually talk about dark pools. Do we have anything else?